Oh, hi, podcast listeners. There's many ways you can listen to the Real Nerds podcast. You can subscribe on iTunes. You can also subscribe on Stitcher Radio. You want to send us a Twitter message? You can do that. It's so easy, at Real Nerds. Like us on Facebook, Real Nerds Podcast. You can visit our website, realnerdspodcast.com, where there'll be a lot of articles for you to not only read, but to listen to our previous shows. Do you like your stories told through pictures? Then you can also follow us at Real Nerds on Instagram. You can also call us, 720-6nerds5. Thanks for listening and enjoy the show.
Camera, action!
Well, a real nerd knows who shot, and a real nerd can follow the plot, and a real nerd
doesn't talk film. I'm sorry.
Take it outside.
Well, a real nerd knows who shot, and a real nerd can follow the plot, and a real nerd will give it all they got. Lights, camera, action. Real nerds.
This is Real Nerds Podcast. We are the best movie podcast on the internet. I am Ryan. Joining me is Brad.
Hey.
Man, it's weird that Corinne decided not to join us on the Scream 6 episode.
I can't imagine why. I thought you loved all movies.
I know. No, she loves all anime movies and English movies.
So if Scream 3 had been set in Britain and animated, she would have seen it?
Oh, totally.
Did I just say Scream 3 instead of Scream 6?
Yeah, you did.
My brain's so screwed up right now.
Every week on Real Nerds Podcast, we see a new movie and we podcast our experience of the world. This week, we've already talked about it. We saw Scream 6. Stay tuned while we recommend the film or not, play the trailer, and then spoil the movie. And Brad, last week I got tied up at work, and so I only called in my review, which is really in depth. Make sure you check out our Creed episode.
Tied up at work, aka went to see an Avalanche game.
Oh, that's right. That I totally forgot about.
Yeah, we made fun of you pretty hard for it, and yeah, you clearly haven't listened to the last week's episode, so get ready for that.
Yeah, I know. You literally, you put it out, yesterday?
Mm-hmm. You don't immediately listen to it when it drops?
No.
That's too bad, because I'd have to listen to it like 3 times before it goes out, so.
Yeah,
really, you're denying yourself some amazing content.
I'll be the judge of that because Corinne and Zach are on, correct?
Yeah, it's definitely a longer than normal episode.
Yeah, and they're not funny, so I'm sure you had to carry the whole episode and make it funny.
Yeah, part of the reason I'm hurting this week is my back is sore from carrying the show while you're gone.
See, these are always tests to see if the other nerds actually listen to our episodes. One, it was 3 or 4 months ago when I was making fun of Corinne, super hardcore. She fucking blasted me. Cause she said to me, I'm like, what are you talking about? And she says, the last episode. It's like, oh yeah.
They're just jokes, guys. Come on.
Yeah. Relax. I've had people recognize me in public places. I don't know about the other ones. That's the most surreal thing that's ever happened to me is not only, at Alamo a couple times, but when we were at that Nintendo trivia years ago, I'm like, okay, cool.
That's pretty awesome, really. Yeah.
Yeah. No, yeah. Of course I don't get any perks from it. What the hell? No one asked for an autograph. No one asked me to kiss their baby.
Thanks for talking about movies for free, Ryan.
I know. We also talk about movie news and stuff we've been watching. Brad, sorry, I got off track. But you're still not better. Last time I talked to you, you were sick, and it's been 2 weeks.
Yeah, I got better. And then, I did this corporate gig over the weekend, and, someone showed up sick and talked to me, and I was like, yep, I'm getting sick. And here we are 2 days later.
Well, Brad, what are you doing a corporate gig at Wuhan Laboratories for? Stupid Brad.
I just want that sweet, sweet bat footage. I just need it for my daily video project. Yeah, no, yeah. So it really just started, like, I finally felt it last night.
Oh, that sucks.
So today I'm like in the early parts of it. But even worse than that is the night before I was Instacarting and I bumped my own toe with my cart. Like, not even hard, just like ooh, that stung. And I am having the hardest time walking around now. Like, it's swollen, it hurts. I tried to go out and shop today. I was like, I'm so slow. I cannot get anything done. And so, yeah, I'm sick and my foot hurts and it's just not a good time for Brad.
Damn, bro.
Yeah. So stupid. And it too is like, it was the last shop of the night. Like, I'd already met my goal and I was like, I'm $3 away from a perfect 600 for the week. I should take one more gig. And yeah, at the end of the shop, I was waiting for an answer back and the cart just rolled into my toe. And I was like, dang, that's stupid. Oh, why is this hurting more than it should? Ow. And yeah, it's black and blue and it's dumb.
Damn. And then you're like, yeah, I'm just going to go to bed and I'm sure I'll be fine in the morning.
Yeah, I was like, I'll definitely put ice on it, but yeah, it didn't help. It's still not helping. And like,
when you woke up, it's like, hey man, you can call me Toey.
And the thing is, like, when I'm sitting in bed, it feels fine. But when I actually start walking around or put a shoe on, like if I get Instacart and sandals, then I'd probably be okay. But
well, I guess, I mean, it's supposed to be really nice tomorrow, so you could wear sandals and Instacart, I guess.
I guess I don't.
But then you'd have to slip on shoes when you delivered it because people would think you're weird if you did.
Yeah.
Show up in sandals.
If I wore socks, I'd think I'm weird. It's just a no-win situation.
You're just fucked.
I don't know what I did to deserve this.
Sweet. This week on Real Nerds, we went and saw Scream 6. Brad, did you recommend Scream 6?
No.
Wow.
I do if you like having the same experience you've had with every other Scream movie you've ever watched and you like dumb stuff, then yeah, enjoy Scream 6.
No,
but
I really like Scream 6.
If you're had a lobotomy, you'll love Scream 6. Yeah, it's just I could not get into it. I think the premise is squandered. The only good part, I think, is the core four rapport of everybody. Like it's a fun collection of characters. I just think that they're just not given anything great to work with.
I actually had fun with Scream 6.
No way.
Yeah. And if you like the franchise, I think you'll like this one. Here's the trailer for Scream 6.
It's for you.
Strange that you and I have never spoken on the phone. This is long overdue.
What is this place?
A shrine.
Did you miss me?
He's gonna keep coming after us. Maybe he gets to win this time. We've got to lure him in. And we execute him.
I hear you're a horror fan.
It's been said.
Everywhere Friday.
The new Scream movie opens in New York. And, Ghostface takes Manhattan.
That's totally the title of this episode. Congratulations.
Yeah! Scream 6 opens and I let out, well, I guess I didn't let one. I did a fist pump because Samara Weaving is at the beginning of it. and I really like her. She's great in Ready or Not, which Radio Silence did.
That reminds me, I was bummed because I didn't know she was in it, and I went to the theater thinking that I had like 30 minutes of previews because it was a Regal, and they totally started it on time.
What?
Like they did the previews before the scheduled time, so I missed like half of her scene. I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
Wow.
Yeah.
Anyways, she gets a call, and she is an assistant professor of film studies, and she gets lured out of the restaurant. And when her date turns his voice into Ghostface, he tells her how stupid she is, and he murders her. And right away, it's different because he takes off his mask, so we know who the killer is right away. Only for you to find out that him and his roommate are planning to do Ghostface style killings, and only have them killed by a Ghostface. So the tables have turned. You didn't like the opening? I thought the opening was really good.
No, I didn't like the whole movie. I was interested with that whole scene, and things being different. But then as you watch it, it just falls into the same stuff that I've seen 5 times before. I
was actually thinking I got the sense that there was another Ghostface when he came home, but I thought that would have been really interesting if they kept on that trajectory of who the Ghostface is, and kind of integrate him into the group.
I thought it'd be interesting if they. Huh?
I was gonna say we already know Flash Thompson's a bully, so
right.
I thought it would be perfect sense.
More interesting if they actually utilize their new location as something interesting to do with the story other than just put people on a subway. Like I thought the idea, like when they go to that bodega and like the firefight breaks out, like I was like, okay, we're getting back on track here. This is different. Like these are happening in public on the streets, with other people. And then like maybe there's a huge cult of ghost faces that aren't, people connected to previous villains or people who have been killed. Like they're just this, the
bodega scene I thought was really great too. I thought it added some kind of a little bit more of a menace to Ghostface.
Yeah, I thought there was going to be running into different, random strangers who like had taken on this mantle of like the Ghostface, and so that like they're dealing with 20 or 30 different killers.
That'd be interesting.
But no, by the end it just falls into did we do the trailer yet?
Yeah.
Okay. It just falls into the classic stuff of like, oh yeah, my relative was killed in the past movie, so we're getting revenge again. I was like, oh my God.
I think that is probably the weakest element of the movie. I know they're trying to keep it, in the Scream style or whatever you want to call it. I will give this film I think it's pretty intense. I think the ghost face in it is really aggressive. And there is some really cool moments. I think the subway scene is really cool. And if you look, you can see a lot of, horror characters in it.
Also, 2 things. That subway scene is like, 4 days after Halloween? So why are people still wearing costumes on the subway? Like, that's odd. And then, like, I don't know. Everyone was really crammed and close, so I don't know how no one really noticed. Like, they really stretched reality that no one noticed anyone was getting stabbed on there.
Well, it reminded me a lot of Last Action Hero, where Benedict goes, "I have just killed a man, and I want to confess." Hey, shut up!
Well, that was like an empty garage, like back alley thing with, maybe it was a way, but like these people were within a human body within each other. Yeah. So, and also just like they have that one dinner scene before like the first roommate gets quote unquote killed. Like they weren't locking their doors or whatever. Like, God. And then they have that ladder across the alley to escape. And like, it's like that thing should just fold it in half immediately as someone walked across it. Like, it's so flimsy. Yeah,
I don't know.
That part wasn't that scary.
No, I don't, I'm jaded and I don't really get scared in movies because I've seen them so much. So to me, what I look for is, how it's shot, how intense it is. And I thought that scene was super intense. And, yeah, no, I mean, I just have fun with it. I will say I was disappointed with the reveal. Because I keep hoping that, it is far-fetched, but, maybe Randy from Scream 2, when he's killed, maybe he really didn't get killed. And he comes back, kind of like a comic book return of someone. But that's probably the only part of the film I was a little disappointed in.
Also, too, like, the cop dad apparently on his cop salary can afford to like rent a theater in New York, an abandoned theater in New York, and put like his son's memorabilia junk in it, and also is able to like go into all these different police lockups and take all that evidence. Well, that's
too, like, Kirby, or no, it wasn't Kirby, it was Gail Weathers said the cops need the money. I just want to put everybody's mind at ease on evidence. There's only one person, or if it's a big department, there's a separate like division, and you can't just walk in there and take evidence. That's not how it works.
But you can in the Scream movie.
Yeah, and you can pay for it because I guess you can pay the cops at Woodsboro to for all of the Scream memorabilia.
And I would think like after the multiple murders in Woodsboro, if one of the cops was getting paid off for like, hey, you're trying to buy this Ghostface merch, yeah, you're probably a killer, so I'm gonna throw up some red flags on that.
Yeah. I did feel bad too for Gail's boyfriend. Like, what did he do?
Yeah. Also, yeah, and freaking Gail, like 6 movies in, still doing dumb shit. Like, she had the gun, she trapped herself in that closet, didn't have to come out at all. Had a phone, could have called people, and walked out on her own. So stupid. Yeah. And yeah, in the finale too, there's just multiple instances of people dropping knives and guns and not picking them up. Oh, like the cop dad like runs at like the main girl like and doesn't just shoot her, like runs up to her and gets kicked in the face or something. Yeah. Just terribly staged. So contrived. And so long too. Like the whole explanation of like they were like brother and sister, right? And they're both. And how does I forget the main girl's name, but like how did she never met her boyfriend's dad or any of his siblings when they were dating?
I guess not.
And they keep trying to throw you off all the time, thinking that like her new boyfriend is the killer because that's the Scream thing.
Yeah,
and it's just like I'm pretty sure it's those other people that no one vetted, and you'd think that after all like these insane tragedies, they would be really, they just not strategic, not smart. It's so contrived to create drama and suspense where there normally wouldn't be any. Like just really reaching.
I say just buckle up and enjoy the ride.
And there's also like that whole thing of like, some people get stabbed once in the chest, like in the shoulder, and like they die, but like the brother gets stabbed multiple times and gets carted out at the end of the movie. Like, yeah, he's gonna make it. Like, okay.
I think that's a take on Dewey. Like he's the new Dewey.
Yeah.
Where he always tries to save someone, but he ends up getting stabbed or shot or something and ends up surviving. That's my take on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or, they should have made, the daughter of Billy Loomis, Sam, they should have made her the killer. That would have been really interesting.
Yeah, even that would have been like, I know they teased it in the last movie. And and they do a misdirect in this one to make you think like maybe she is, because everyone's like accusing her of staging the murders and like getting, was it Randy killed?
Yeah.
On purpose. But yeah, it's the reveal that it's, just another relative. It's like, I know it's like an homage to Scream 2, I guess, but
Yeah. Well, I think Scream 2 is like, the whole Scream 2 is really, really fun until the end. And when when Timothy Olyphantastic, every time he does his monologue at the end, I think of Kevin Smith's story about him telling him about acting, and that Olyphantastic goes, Billy's mom. He is so bad at the end.
Especially when they do the part where like they always come back and he's like, oh, that's the other thing. Like the girls also telegraph all the parts where they could have, like gotten one up on the killers. Let's say like, hey, look over here before like swing a bat or something. It's just like, oh my God, just swing the bat. You don't have to like tell them you're about, or just shoot the gun. You don't have to tell them you're about to shoot them. Yeah.
Hey, it's Scream 6. I had fun. Brad hates it. They do have a end credit scene too.
Do they?
Yeah.
Pretty sure I stayed. What was it?
Oh man, it's like changes the game, bro. No, it's just that girl saying not every movie needs an end credit scene.
Oh, it was audio?
No, it was like a little clip.
Oh. God, I don't remember that at all.
I mean, it's not as good as Captain America at the end of Spider-Man Homecoming, but
I think my brain was like died by the end, so I didn't remember what happened. just rolling my eyes all the time. Like, oh God, will somebody do something smart, please, or do something different?
Man, I wish I was next to you, because then I would have said, man, I haven't seen someone roll that eyes since Corinne at The Batman.
Cool.
Hey, this is a big news story of the week.
It's real news.
I mean, I only really want to talk about Ke Kwan winning an Oscar because his acceptance speech was awesome.
Yeah, I actually watched all the clips on YouTube, like all the the condensed version of everything, and yeah, it is quite an amazing moment for him.
I mean, just to think of his journey and stuff, and just to have someone so happy win. And I mean, he's
so
great.
Unlikely.
Yeah, I mean, he's great in that film. He really is. And
I mean, the award is a supporting actor, and like he's the biggest supporter of that movie. So.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I mean, him saying, "Mom, I won an Oscar." It's just so genuine.
Yeah, and keep your dreams alive.
Yeah, where a lot of, and I think, I mean, I watched the whole telecast, and I think this year it worked really well because there's people that genuinely wanted to win. It wasn't, like Joaquin Phoenix when he gets up there and he's just really boring, or, Frances McDermott, and you're like, oh my God, cool.
From what I did see, it just felt like like an actual celebration of film, like just people enjoying movies and not getting distracted by other things, and also recognizing how unimportant these are in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, and it's fine to celebrate, the best of. I mean, we do it every year in Film Explosion, and it's fine. But you can just say thank you, and like like Short Round said, I am proof that if you don't give up on your dream, keep dreaming. That's fine. I don't need some semi-serious person up there saying stuff. Even when Jamie Lee got her name called, she said, if you read her mouth, she says, "Shut the fuck up." Like, she didn't think she was going to win.
Yeah.
And hers was good. She talked about not being up there alone. There's hundreds of people that made her who she is.
Yep. All those genre pictures that people said like she didn't deserve to be there because, her role wasn't that important to the movie, but it is a bit of a lifetime achievement award where she's done a lot of stuff with filmmakers who don't normally get invited to the Oscars, even. So,
yeah, exactly. So
there was
I thought it was. Go ahead, sorry.
The one really bad moment, and I was shocked that like no one's really talked about it that much. But when the main producer, or whatever, did his speech for the Best Picture win, I forget his name, but he said like, my dad told me it should always be about profits over people. And I was like, I hope you just mixed that said that backwards.
I'm sure he did.
Because that's a bad look.
Yeah, I think the best joke was it was like the segment before the in memoriam, and Jimmy Kimmel said, "Do you think we're gonna memorialize Robert Blake tonight?"
Yeah.
Oh, it's good stuff.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of things about stuff missing, but like, what else is new? They always leave people out of in memoriam. But also, I wonder, like, if people understand, like, maybe, there's some people in Hollywood who aren't registered with the Academy, so maybe like you have to be in the Academy to be in the in memoriam.
Oh, I'm sure there's something behind it. At the end of the day, that's still a super political thing where people win because someone's campaigning on their behalf.
Yeah.
But I mean, overall, I thought it was really fun. Harrison Ford was fun, and seeing him in Short Round again on stage was like a great moment. And
yeah, the first thing I tried to watch was how they were going to perform the Natu Natu song, and I think they pulled that off really well.
Oh yeah, and like that's what I mean. Like they're finally putting movies. The reason like the viewership was up is because they put movies people want to see there. Like I still think Top Gun was the best movie of the year, like in the ones that were nominated. But if you put a film like Everything Everywhere All at Once, where everybody's talking about it, a year later, and it made money, and then you have even Avatar, I don't think deserved to be up there, but what do I know? But you put stuff on there what people care about. It's not another Green Book or freaking Crash. You put stuff on there people want to see. And them being so righteous all the time, I think was starting to irritate people.
But yeah, it's just if you don't know, like, if you don't get the references, then yeah, how are you supposed to connect with it? So yeah, you put all these obscure movies out there and expect people to show up. It's like, I don't know what you're thinking is going to happen.
Yeah, because RRR was like, I didn't see it in theaters, but I know it was a huge hit in theaters, and it was different and got people talking. And that Natu Natu song was really fun, and it should have won Best Song of the Year because it's joyous. It's really cool in the movie. All the other songs, I mean, besides the Lady Gaga song, which in the movie is really great. I mean, on the Oscars is okay, but I mean, there's the only other song I go, okay, I can see this one winning. But yeah, so you do the shows that people care about, and wow, you win. Audience members, crazy. So anyways, that's the news of the week.
Yeah.
Hey, Brad, what'd you watch this week?
So, this is the stuff we've been watching.
Well, as I said earlier, I rewatched the Scream movies. First, I started with 4 because it's the only one I hadn't seen yet.
Oh,
and you've praised it quite a bit over the years, so I was like, I'll check this out finally. And I've already kind of forgotten it because it's like the same movie. It didn't really feel like it touched new ground. It just brought everyone back, and I'm sure that was fun for everybody. And was unimpressed by the reveal of the killer. So then I watched the first one, and I put myself back into 1996, and that made sense. And I was like, oh, this is, innovative for its time. And
I mean, I think the first one's a stone cold classic.
I thought the kills and everything were sort of unremarkable, and I think it drags a lot. But again, like I just kind of put myself back to that time, and I was, I appreciated what it was trying to do with the whole addressing genre tropes and everything. So,
Mm-hmm.
And then two's all right. Again, it's the same thing, but the finale, the ending's confusing, and a lot of the stuff I just talked about in Scream 6 happens where people, don't pick up weapons when they drop them and all that stuff. And then Scream 3 was the first one I ever watched, actually.
Was it really?
Yeah, in the theater with, I think, you guys, when it came out, and I'd forgotten most of it by then, but I actually, I think collectively I've heard that's everyone's most hated one, but it's the only one where like they actually don't do two killers.
Yeah.
So like it's innovative in the fact that it has one killer, but again, it's like you invented this sort of related stepchild to like it just made the story like needlessly convoluted just to like squeeze. It just felt like you're squeezing another Scream out.
It does have Jay and Silent Bob in it though, so
yeah, it's also like a Miramax buffet. And then well, I guess I didn't rewatch 5 because I just saw it last year, so didn't need to see it again. I also watched King Kong, the original.
Nice.
And parts of that movie did not age well. I tried to I bought it like 20 years ago on DVD and watched it and fell asleep, and said I'd get back to it. I was like, Esquire late nights, that's the perfect time for me to like just sit there and not get distracted. I can watch it in the theater, and I did pass out right before they bring the monkey back to New York. But yeah, that whole plot with like the captain who doesn't like women, but still gets the girl. I'm just like, oh God, please stop talking. You're awful. You're an awful person. Yeah, and then obviously the treatment of the island population. Yeah, but the stop motion is incredible for its time. Yeah, on the big screen, it's not just Kong's animation, but also like when they have the little people he's carrying or eating.
Yeah.
Like that's animated pretty well. Like I mean, it's a little wonky, but it holds up on a big screen.
Yeah, I mean, the dinosaurs are cool and the fights are cool. I mean, it's one of my favorite movies, but...
Oh, yeah. I put on Letterboxd, bro showed up and like discovered 2 dinosaurs and was like, meh, I want the monkey. Like, if I was expecting like a giant monkey and I showed up and I'm like, holy shit, there's dinosaurs here? Like, I need to get 2 of these back stat. We're going to make so much money. Like, definitely John Hammond energy right there.
Just real quickly, you seem to not like those kind of old movies though. Like you're not a fan of really early Hollywood.
I'm not like not a fan. Like I said, like I went to see it. Like I wanted to try to enjoy it, but at the end of the day, I was like, like there's parts of this I just don't like. And I tried to go watch Lawrence of Arabia tonight, but I couldn't because I was sick. But
yeah, you gotta buckle in for that one. That one's 4 hours long.
I appreciate their place and time, but I feel like there's like so much reverence for it that keeps us from enjoying new stuff, if that makes sense.
Sure.
And I feel like, those movies had their time, and it's great that you can still like enjoy them, but like people revere them so much that they ignore the new stuff. And like, we really need people to start appreciating the new stuff so we can get new stuff. Like if we just appreciate the old stuff, people are just going to be remaking the old stuff and we're not getting anything new. And then people are going to complain that all the new stuff is just remix of the old stuff. So anyway.
Gotcha. Maybe we'll do a whole episode about your dislike of Golden Age Hollywood.
I don't dislike it. I just like, I'm like over it,
That sounds like a dislike.
I'm just like disinterested, it's just, it's fine. Like they did good stuff and some stuff that hasn't aged well, but it's also like, I want to celebrate and lift up the new things that aren't getting the attention because people are focused on the old stuff too much. Anyway, this is like a huge discussion for something else.
Yeah.
Instead, I want to talk about 65.
Oh, you know what? I'll segue into that because I took Kellen to see it.
Okay, before we do that, I'm just going to say I also saw Puss in Boots, and that was great.
Yeah, the animation in Puss in Boots is incredible.
Yeah, and I thought the story was really good too. Like I appreciate a story where they tell the hero that he's not not hot shit and needs to get over himself. So,
yep.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah, 65.
So I thought it was pretty fun. I mean, it's nothing earth shattering, but I thought him showing up on a planet, Earth, 65 million years ago, was a cool premise. And, dinosaurs.
Yeah, it's not really spoilers because it's the very first thing in the movie, but they're not humans. They're this human-like race from another world, and yeah, they end up on this on Earth through devastating means, I guess. But yeah, like I thought like the dinosaur, the creatures, and everything were like way scarier than any of the past Jurassic World movies.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think there was this great sense of dread throughout the film, and that it was only 90 minutes long. It was always moving forward.
Yeah, it was brutal because it was almost like Adam Driver stepped in a bear trap like every 10 seconds. Like,
yeah,
like first you're fighting off dinosaurs, and then you're fighting off like insects that are working their way into your body, and like you have the weather and the landscape and the like day and night, and it's just like, oh, how much more shit can these two go through?
Yeah, and it's it was more fun than I mean, I saw the trailers, I thought it looked fun. Kellen loves dinosaurs and the Jurassic World and the Jurassic Park movies. He's 8 years old. He's a boy. So I said, he can handle this movie. And when we were in the theater, he was watching and he liked it. And then the salamander dinosaurs, I don't know what kind of dinosaurs they are, show up and started attacking Adam Driver and the little girl. And he was covering his eyes and was like, oh, fuck.
You're a bad dad.
This might be a little more intense than what he's used to. But then he ended up getting really into it, when the two T-Rexes or whatever kind of dinosaurs they were at the end show up. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with it. It's nothing earth shattering or, will change the landscape of cinema, but it was a fun movie.
Yeah, the story's really simple. Adam Driver's doing these like freight missions so he can make some money so he can get his daughter treatment for whatever her illness is, and when he crashes he finds, well, I guess he was transporting people with the freight or whatever, and like the only survivor is that one girl, and so he's like, and she doesn't speak his language, so they have to find a way to like understand each other and bond, and there's like a secret thing with him that you find out later.
And he lies to her, about why they're going to the escape pod, which...
Yeah, just to get her to go.
Yeah. And I do like the line at the beginning with his daughter where she says, you're going because of me. And he says, no, I'm going for you. And I thought that was great. And, Adam Driver has this like really cool commanding presence when he's on screen. I just rewatched The Force Awakens, and he's really good in that movie.
I do kind of like to think of this movie as the Jedi training that he had to endure that pissed him off and turned him to the dark side.
Love it.
Yeah.
Because it makes sense. I mean, I won't spoil why he could turn to the dark side, but I can see it.
Yeah, the whole movie I just kept thinking, like, I just got into his head of being like, get me off this fucking planet. So tired of this shit. Because, yeah, it's just relentless. Just moment after moment, just dealing with danger.
But I think that helps the film. It helps propel it along, where there's no, constant, exposition.
Yes.
All you need to know is he needs to get off the planet and help this little girl.
Yeah. Nothing else you really can do. Like, you got no one else to talk to and like have scenes of conversations with. And the person that is there, you can't talk to that much. And, there's no civilization to interact with. So yeah, it's just all about getting to that escape pod.
Yeah. And there's like little cute moments too, where she offers him a flower and he says, no, that's a flower. That's a flower. I don't want that. And then the next scene he's walking and it's behind his ear. So, you know, there's cute little moments in the film too.
What else you got?
That's pretty much it. I mean, I've been watching a bunch of random stuff. I watched Wayne's World and Patriot Games yesterday. I don't know why. I don't, do you ever look at your movies and go, oh, I haven't seen that in a while? And then I watch it, and then I was putting back Wayne's World. I said, oh man, I haven't seen Patriot Games in forever. In fact, I upgraded to the 4K on Black Friday because on Amazon it was, I think, $4. So I was like, man, I haven't seen this in a while. And that's still a really cool movie.
Actually, the Air Force One 4K came out last week, so I watched that, and then Patriot Games came across my streaming thing, but it was locked because it's like tied to Showtime or something. So I almost watched it.
Yeah. Oh man, I should get. Is the 4K worth the upgrade?
I think only in like visual quality because it has like no extra bonus features.
See, sometimes I like that. So Patriot Games on 4K looks just like a film. I know it sounds silly, but it looks like film, but with more detail.
Yeah, because they didn't like wash out the grain.
Exactly. I love that they're doing that now. I mean, it looks like a late or an early 90s movie.
Yeah, I think I can't remember. I think there was something I did notice in the background I didn't see before, but I can't remember what it is right now.
But it's cool that they're doing that, you know?
Yeah, like preserving it as it should be. I mean,
because you and I know when Blu-rays first came out, they added that like glossy sheen over everything, and
so they could look more modern to people buying them. But yeah, given this is probably the last physical media cycle, they should definitely just only put the movies on there as they, without any extra enhancements. Just
they don't need them. I want to see them how they look.
Just preserve them as they were intended.
Well, I did. I forgot to share it, but Bob Iger took over Disney again, and they're doing a recommitment to physical media.
I saw that. That's great.
They're loaning out some of their catalog stuff to Kino Lorber, stuff like the Apple Dumpling Gang, and basically their live action films, which I think's great. Because they're never gonna, unless another Criterion. But I also read that the Wall-E is a one-off.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I know, a bummer.
I think Toy Story should totally be in that.
I know, but if Disney recommits to physical media, then hopefully we will see, Wall-E quality 4Ks come out.
I need them because I didn't upgrade all my Disney stuff to Blu-ray. I left it on DVD for the most part. Like they brought up The Little Mermaid and Beauty and the Beast and Aladdin and all that. Like those came out on 4K and I got them. But there's stuff like Fox and the Hound and Oliver and Company. Aristocrats.
I actually believe them because I don't like how they're releasing them. But I got these. Well, now it's about 16 Mickey Mouse shorts on Blu-ray. And already, because I'm a Disney movie club person, their volume 2's coming out like in a month on the Disney Club, and then everywhere in June. It's only 10, but at least they're putting them out,
Yeah.
So I think that so we'll see. I don't know how much better they can make films look. So
did you get that 4K Cinderella from the club?
No.
No.
Because the reason I didn't on that is because it's coming out in a wide release in a month or two, and I'm hoping there's going to be a steelbook for it.
Yeah, okay. Hopefully it's not the 100th anniversary silver book.
So those steelbooks, like the art in them is really cool, but it's too small.
Yeah, a lot of space wasted for just silver blankness.
The only one I've seen in the wild is Encanto, and like I love the character in the middle because it's like this kind of colored pencil pastel look, but it's only 2 inches tall.
I know, like it should just be the whole cover.
I know. I have those when Disney re-released the Steelbooks on 4K. Like I love the Toy Story and the Good Dinosaur ones, and I guess it's just the Pixar stuff, but those are really cool looking.
Yeah, I wish they'd do that for all of them. So
I know. I keep on hoping Pinocchio will be on a 4K disc soon.
Hey, film buddies, follow me around Denver.
this week for Brad Around Town, the late night at the Esquire is the usual end of the month Room and Rocky Horror Picture Show. The Room on Friday, Rocky Horror on Saturday night. So check that out again if you'd like. But the following week is going to be Clue, which I'm super excited to see again. I haven't watched in the theater in a while. So that'll be Friday, March 31st and April 1st. So, yeah, that's what's going on around town.
Anywho, next week is Shazam! Fury of the Gods.
Yeah.
Which looks really fun. And I was told by the director not to watch the final trailer because I guess it spoils the cameo in it.
Oh.
I haven't seen it, so...
I didn't know that was a thing, so yeah, I'm not going to watch anything either.
Yeah, so he put out a tweet about it, so yeah. I mean, I only have to wait 2 more days. I'll try to see it on Thursday.
Yeah.
So yeah. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you at the movies. Bye.
Well, a real nerd knows who shot at a real nerd can follow the plot and a real nerd will give it all they got. Lights, camera, action. Real nerds.
Thanks for listening to Real Nerds Podcast, a Nebulous Visions production. Stream or download episodes, read articles at realnerdspodcast.com. Stream us on Apple or Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify, or iHeartRadio. Follow us on Facebook, Real Nerds Podcast. Twitter and Instagram at Real Nerds. Watch us on YouTube, Real Nerds Podcast. Email us at realnerds@gmail.com. Call us at 720-6nerds5. Thank you to Sparks Mandrill, Mike at Plan 9 Studios, and Bolognium for all of our groovy theme songs. And that's how you fucking do it!